Welcome to Your Brain on Porn. This presentation replaces the original, which was uploaded over 4 years ago. The material here is current as of March 2015. Let's get a few things out of the way. Number one, I am all for free speech and free will and don't want to ban porn. Number two, I am not religious. Number three, this presentation is not about masturbation or ejaculation. It's about the effects of internet porn. This presentation briefly covers the science behind the other porn experiment. This experiment involves hundreds of thousands of individuals from around the globe eliminating a single variable, which is internet porn. Here are some of the symptoms and conditions that eventually improve or remit. Notice remit in red. Now I'll say this again. These are conditions and symptoms that can heal or significantly improve when porn is removed. First, we have chronic ED, anorgasmia, and delayed ejaculation. Unexplained sexual dysfunctions are the prime motivators for guys to quit. Surprisingly, young guys who grew up using internet porn often need longer to heal their porn-induced ED. Common unexpected benefits include brain fog clearing up and improved concentration. Some diagnosed with ADHD see significant improvements. I want to point out that most of the symptoms I list here often get worse for a bit before they improve. Most had no idea they were lethargic or lacked motivation until they quit using porn, and then experienced big increases in energy and motivation. Many start new hobbies, start dating again, or go back to school. Many report social anxiety decreases, often significantly. Others report newfound confidence, which may be the most commonly reported benefit. We have seen even mild to moderate depression fade away. As for emotional numbness, most report that they feel far more emotion, or feel more connection to others, or colors seem brighter, dreams are more vivid, and creativity surges. Declining interest in real partners can mean loss of libido, or you no longer feel that spark in your relationship, or you have little motivation to date. When these reverse, libido returns, husbands find their wives very interesting, and real sex starts to feel good again. Finally, the most controversial, escalation to porn that doesn't match original taste or sexual orientation. It's real simple. If a fetish or sexual taste fades away after you quit porn, it's not innate. It was porn-induced. I could list many more benefits people have reported, but I'll stop here. Now, how could internet porn use lead to such a diverse collection of symptoms and conditions? The logical answer is that chronic porn use altered the reward circuit, both structurally and chemically. Modern neuroscience and recent brain studies on porn users and internet addicts support this hypothesis. Now, this is a very simple representation of the reward circuit. In this view, we are looking at a slice through the center of the brain. Here's a more accurate representation of the reward circuit. Although it's too complex for our needs, I'm showing this more accurate diagram to emphasize an important concept. When we read or hear about the limbic system or the mammalian brain or the primitive brain, etc., what they are really referring to are a collection of evolutionarily ancient structures. Now, these structures are involved with nearly every mental, emotional, and physical function you can think of. Their job is to keep us alive. Most of these primitive structures are included in what scientists label the reward circuit. Changes in the reward circuit can affect any aspect of behavior and even alter physiological functions. The reward circuit shapes our moods and colors our emotions. Anxiety, euphoria, fear, joy, and rage all arise from these evolutionarily ancient structures. The reward circuit is the seat of most of our desires and drives, whether it's hunger for food, power, or sex. This is where we fall in and out of love and where addiction occurs. In fact, alterations in the reward circuit are behind most mental disorders, whether it's social anxiety, depression, or even schizophrenia. Finally, reward circuit structures such as the hypothalamus and amygdala influence or control major functions such as male sexual behavior, erections, and many aspects of the endocrine system and the autonomic nervous system. The bottom line is that chemical or structural changes in the reward circuit can result in wide and varying effects. At its most basic, the reward circuit urges us to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Survival depends on avoidance of pain, physical and emotional, and the repetition of pleasure. To this end, the reward circuit is activated when we engage in behaviors that further our survival or the survival of our genes, such as sex, eating, bonding, achievement, taking risks, play, and, interesting enough, novelty. Reward circuit activation for novelty was meant to make your ancestors inquisitive, so they found new territories, new food sources, and, of course, novel mates. Novelty is what makes the internet so compelling. But there's more. You never make a decision without consulting your reward circuit. Moment to moment, the small yet mighty reward circuit helps you decide what you do like and what you don't like. When the reward circuit is out of balance, as occurs with addiction, your mood, perception, and decision-making are all affected. Just want to emphasize this concept. Whether it's hunger, mothering, mating, sexual desire, or addiction, the same reward circuit structures and brain chemicals are performing the same functions in all mammals. Scientists aren't studying rat brains to figure out how to help rats with anxiety disorders, addictions, or erectile dysfunction. Dopamine is one of the major neurochemicals that powers the reward circuit. Think of the reward circuit as the engine that drives our most basic behaviors, and dopamine as the gas. Dopamine is the craving neurochemical. Its message is, I've got to have it, whatever it is, whether it's the next potato chip or